like it has a Zeppelin-type influence.
Something like that, yeah. It's basically a kind of blues with an 80s structure.
Anything else, Cherie? There definitely is a Zeppelin influence, David says.
Yeah, I wanted to know what were the bands that they were influenced by?
I don't know, probably the bands that we've all come from, really. Purple, Rainbow. Who else we got?
Michael Schenker Group.
Jeff Beck, Thin Lizzy.
Why don't you capitalize more on that to try to play that up a little bit?
No, we'd like to play that down. We'd like to be accepted as Whitesnake rather than the very colourful past we've had.
Now, there was a rumor that went rampantly through England and just kind of trickled over here that Jimmy Page was going to join the band and that you were going to leave and go to Black Sabbath, and that all turned out to be a crock, basically.
How black was my Sabbath? No, certainly not. Page, we're all good friends. I think that was just something that the press brought up.
Actually, Jimmy couldn't get the bus fare for the new audition, so he didn't.
He's turned over a new page.
We move on now to Providence, Rhode Island. Our station there is 94 HJY, and this is Scott.
Hi, Whitesnake. How's it going?
Hello, mate. Fine. How are you?
I especially want to say hello to Kazi Powell.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm an old fan of yours. I saw you in the Calderon Console in Hempstead, Long Island.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that with Rainbow? Or was it with Jeff?
And AC/DC warmed up for you?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And I wanted to know the similarity between Whitesnake and like playing with Robert Plant.
Completely different. I mean, the stuff I did with Robert was just a basic, the first couple of tracks he'd done since Zeppelin. And Whitesnake is a band that I've wanted to join for a couple of years. Well, more than a couple of years, about 4 years, actually, David.
Yes.
5 years?
We have a mutual admiration society. Yeah.
So, I mean, the stuff that Robert's doing now is completely different to what we're all about. We're just a blues rock band, I suppose. And I think Robert's trying to do something new wave. I'm not quite sure what his new album's going to be like, so...
It almost defies description.
Yeah, Principle of Murmansk.
I asked him what it was like, and even he couldn't describe it. So.
Russian rock.
Thanks for the call, Scott. We have Dee Dee on the line. She's in Hialeah, Florida, and our station is K102 in Miami. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, what's up?
Hello, Dee Dee.
Yeah, I wanted to know, do you have like a concept for the name Whitesnake?
Yes, it's all based around anatomical conversation.
Sorry, can you run that down once more, chap?
Hello, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Yes, it's basically about physical relationships.
Thanks for cleaning that up for the radio.
I thought he was going to start then. He'd have been here all night.
Fool for Your Lovin' is the song we're going to listen to now from the album Ready and Willin'. This is Whitesnake on Rockline. Phone call now from New Britain, Connecticut. This is Anita listening to WHCN in Hartford. Hi, Anita.
Hi.
Hello, dear. Is that New Britain or Old Britain?
Hi, Cozy.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, fine.
Long time no see. You must give me a ring sometime.
I'd like to know if you're going to be contributing anything to that new Deep Purple lineup. That's what I heard. I don't know.
What, do you mean myself or David?
Dave.
David. Oh, hello, dear.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Yeah, we're all just a little confused here. Sorry.
Okay, are you going to contribute anything to the Deep Purple lineup?
Only the odd chortle or laugh, I think. No, not at all. I like to learn from the past, not live in it.
That's good. Okay, you're all good-looking bands, so...
Thank you, dear heart.
Looking forward to seeing you all.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Okay.
And thanks for the call, Anita. It's Patrick this time around in Holly, New York, listening to 96 WCMF in Rochester. Patrick?
Hi, David.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
I'm very fine. How are you?
I have a question for Kazi.
For Cozy.
Why do they all say
It's cozy,
here?
everyone. It's cozy. C-O-Z-Y,
Sorry
cozy.
about that.
Cozy in England means a swimming costume.
Thank you, dearest. There's no need for that. Carry on, chap. What's your question?
I know you've been with other bands before. And
No, it's a vicious rumour.
Staying with Whitesnake now?
Well, if they keep paying me, yeah.
It's so bad he's got me out singing.
I mean, actually, it's terrible because a lot of people say I moved around a lot in bands, and I mean, there's a lot of other drummers that have moved around a lot more than I have. Tommy Aldridge, for example, Ainsley Dunbar, Ian Pace, and all the rest of it. So this is only the third band I've been in 8 years, which is not bad going, really.
I think the situation with Cozy is that he's been featured on lots of albums with people, and perhaps they've got the impression that he's been a member of that particular lineup.
Yeah, you've done a lot of session work over the years.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, short-term tours like with Plant or what.
I'm hoping to stay with the band if I don't get fired next week. Setting fire to the bass player. I'm hoping they're going to keep me.
Thanks for the call, Patrick. We go from Holly, New York to Holly, Michigan, and listening to WRIF, we have Chris on the line.
Yeah.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, you?
I got a question for Dave.
Hello, mate. Yep.
Since you got, a strong, dynamic voice, did you ever get trained in any other kind of music?
Yeah, well, other kinds of music. No, I've got my voice from cognac and Marlboro cigarettes. That's the only schooling I've had.
Rockline sets the record straight once again. It's whiskey and cigarettes for the Coverdale voice. Thanks for the call.
What is it about, David?
Oysters.
Oysters.
Asparagus.
Let's go to St. Louis. We have Chris on the line listening to KWK. Hi, Chris.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know, we're just recovering from an evening with Jack Daniels, an old blues singer. An old blues singer.
Seagram's man myself, Okay, I got a question for Dave.
Yeah.
I was wondering, a lot of the songs you write really deal in a sex theme, and I was wondering what really inspires that.
Sex. Yes, the celebration of body talk, I think. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not interested in using the stage as a political platform. And I love it, really.
And thanks for the call, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
It's Doug this time around in Clifton Park, New York. He's listening to Pix 106, our Albany affiliate.
Yeah, Dave, Cozy.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good evening.
I know you're opening up for Ronnie Dio's tour.
That's right.
Just wondering, you're going to be maybe in the future having your own tour by yourself.
Well, I think it's going to be up to the American public to make us mega successful. Then we can come out and preach the gospel of the snake for you.
So keep your eye out. We'll go to Somerdale, New Jersey, WYSP in Philadelphia, and this is Bob.
Hello, Bob.
David.
Hello, mate. How are you?
How you doing?
Fine. You?
I'm all right. Listen, your last album was really great. I was wondering, how long did it take you to make this, like, compared to your other albums?
The current Slide It In album, Bob? Yeah, this one. It took about 3 months on and off because we had to do sort of gigs and stuff. We did some very big festivals in Europe last year, so we had to interrupt the recording. But it was about 3 months altogether.
Now, go ahead, Bob. Anything else?
Do you have any idea who the next keyboardist will be?
Where the next?
The next keyboardist.
The next keyboardist. We're using a session guy called Richard Bailey, who's a guest from a group called Alaska. It's a special guest from Alaska or Costa Rica. I don't know. Something like that.
No expense spared with this.
No
band.
expense spared. Yes.
Only the best.
We've flown him in specially from Alaska.
It's an unusual situation to me, the way the album was done, in that you had Martin Birch as producer from Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath on down the line, and somebody of the caliber of Keith Olsen, who was relegated, maybe a poor choice of words, to mixing. What led to that decision?
Well, we finished the album off, and we sort of sent the tapes over, obviously, to the American record company, and they said they did some market research, and they found out that the situation was that it wasn't conducive to FM radio play, and they said, can we remix it? We said, yeah, find somebody who we trust and respect, and Keith Olsen is the business, and we give him the rights to go ahead and do it, and he's done a fine job.
I want to thank everybody for the great calls tonight. Next week is Twisted Sister, comedian George Carlin, and the heavy metal of Kick-Axe. And coming soon, the Jefferson Starship, John Waite, Peter Wolf, and a whole lot more as Rockline continues to rock into summertime. Thanks to Ronnie James Dio and, of course, to David Coverdale and Cozy Powell. Nice to see you both here this evening.
Thank you, Bob.
And I hope your success in the U.S. is matched by that in Europe. You deserve it, and you've been making good music for a while.
1,000 thanks.